Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your scanner so that it logs all the important PIDs we need to do a good job tuning your car via email. So we're going to email you a channels list config file. What you'll want to do is save that in a nice easy to find location. Open up your scanner. It should look a lot like this. Go over here to channels, open channel config. Okay, now you're going to select the file that we sent to you. Okay, open. Okay, at this point you should see your PID list change. Now there's some things that are grayed out. There's some things that are going to disappear when you start logging. That's okay. That just means that that PID wasn't meant for your car. It's meant for something else we tuned, so no big deal. Now if you have a wideband with OWB2 integration like the new AEM gauge, you don't have to do anything else. This is ready to go. We really recommend those type. They don't have the issues with voltage bias and ground offsets and that sort of thing. Work very, very well. If you have an analog style wideband, one that plugs into the side of your HP Tuners interface, you'll need to add it like so. What you'll do is come over here to Channels, right click, Add Channel. Okay. Now external inputs, MPVI Pro. Okay, input 1 is the one closest to the USB port. Okay, we're going to add that. What that's going to do is record in voltage, which is not particularly useful for us. We need to know what that means, you know, in equivalence ratio. So let's close this. And before we go on too much further, when you wire your wideband in, make sure you have the ground tied in as well. Check the help file for more information on that. It'll help eliminate ground offset issues. All right, so now we need to transfer this this PID here, which is going to record in voltage only, to something that we understand. So right click, transform. Okay, now you're going to come down here to oxygen sensors, equivalence ratio. Very seldomly we want air fuel ratio. We want equivalence ratio. Alright, now pick from this list the wideband that you have. Now let me show you something. This AEM, see the transfer functions, volt over 7.35294 plus 0.68 is exactly the same as this PLX. It wouldn't matter which one I chose. The voltage is still changed into equivalence ratio the exact same way. So why I'm bringing this up is your wideband might not be in this list, but works exactly the same way as, say, this PLX or this AEM or maybe this Depot Racing, you know. So if you can't find something that matches, no big deal. Send an email with the wideband type, the part number included, to support at PCM of NC, and we'll tell you which transfer function you need and how to set that up. It's a little bit more complicated if you have to do one of these custom, but it's not too bad. Alright, so in my case I'm using this AEM 30-4110. Okay, I'm going to say OK. Now this voltage is being changed by that transfer function into equivalence ratio. Alright, so now what we're going to do is key forward, start recording, go for a nice 15-minute drive, give me a couple wide upper throttle pulls, be safe with the car, don't get in trouble. When you come back, you're going to stop the log and then save log file as. Okay, now we send the tune files to you dated. Usually it'll say something like 2.7.17. What I like for people to do is name the log file after themselves, and then also include, you know, which tune file you're using to make the log. So in this case, John Doe has Doe.j.logged with, and then 2.7.17. Okay, we'll save that. Email it over to us, and we'll get you a new file. We're usually pretty quick about it. Usually it's a business day away. All right, thank you.